Hello, everybody, and welcome to a little experiment that I wanted to try out, brought to us by Media Molecule.
Or known as
Media Molecule? Who's Media Molecule? Why, they're these chaps.
Huh. Hello?
This is the team that brought us such games as Little Big Planet,
Little Big
Little
Planet
Nightmares, that was another
2,
group.
Little Big
That was
Planet
Tarzan.
3.
Little Big Planet Racers.
And these are the people that are wanting to push the idea of creativity to its fullest extreme, which I think they finally have done it.
Yep.
So, welcome to a game. It's on PS4
Now wait a
right
minute.
now, and it's
Wait a minute.
early access.
I will only truly accept this as a Media Molecule game if Stephen Fry is the narrator.
He's not. It's someone
Damn
else.
It's not
This is this person.
Media Molecule game. Damn it.
But yeah, this is, as you see in the lower right, it's going to be a watermark because it's all early access and stuff. This is... Oh,
Who is this, by the way?
no clue.
An idea.
I'll look it up, though.
She
For a
sounds
moment,
like...
for a moment, I thought that was the Nexus.
It could be
Not going
It's
to
the Big
lie,
Bang.
Doom.
it sounds like Tilda Swinton.
I'll look it up now. But yes, this is a game
light.
called Dreams by the developers of Media Molecule. It's still currently in early access. I think it's like a $30 purchase to get into the early access, but the idea is that you get to test out all the features, make stuff, build stuff, play stuff, and this is their response saying, "Oh, hey Mario Maker, that's a cool thing you got going there. It'd be a shame if we were to
And most exciting
compete with
of
it."
all,
Possibly
You know, yeah.
usurp your position as a creative tool.
Which is
Honestly,
kind of funny.
you say that. Honestly, I don't think this is gonna out easily dethrone Mario Maker. Not in the
No,
slightest.
I'll say. I'll say this. I think Mario Maker is far more user friendly because it's a little bit. It has a simpler approach. This one, I definitely think, has a lot more power behind it, though.
Well, it being on the PS4 is definitely a plus.
So these are the imps, the not sack boys.
Of course.
And as I'm starting a new game, I get to pick one.
Which one is yours?
Do you
Which
pick
to
the...
pick?
Which shipman do you choose?
Hitman. Oh my god.
The idea. So
they
the idea
do
about
look
the imps.
like not Pikmin.
So the idea of the imps is that I'll go with the red one. I like the red one.
Yay.
Alright, its face. So the idea with the imps is that not only does it act as a cursor, basically, its little head dot is the clicking arrow.
Ah.
And right now I am controlling it with the 6-axis gyroscope.
Oh, devil
on the
damn it.
controller.
Gosh, that doesn't look awkward at all.
The options.
It can get tricky.
Yes. Great.
You can flash it when I hit the center button. I can flash to the center of the screen. You can push around it. I can definitely see what they want to go for. Like this would lead. This could lead, for more precise movements and trick and injury. Yeah. So this game is in early access. I don't know when it's gonna come out. I almost think it maybe should wait till PlayStation 5 to get full power.
So I am trying to figure out who this narrator is.
I'm looking it up now.
No, I'm looking it up. I just can't find it.
Maybe they chose to keep themselves a secret.
Or maybe just
Because they
maybe
knew
just
everyone
one
would
of
get.
the
They knew
staff.
people like Matt.
Okay,
Because they knew people like Matt would get upset at them if they realized they weren't Stephen Fry.
It sounds like Tilda Swinton, but it could also be that woman who voiced Olivia Pierce from Doom 2016 because
Yeah.
she was based off of Tilda Swinton.
Against the edge of the
Really?
Well, who voiced
Yeah.
that woman in Doom?
I don't know.
Anytime your imp gets unruly, press and hold the options
Anywho's,
button.
so this is just some tutorial showing off how to control the imp. We'll get to more of the actual stuff happening in a second. So
See if you can catch all those dark
this is just to make sure I can control and move around and stuff. But so yeah, as I was talking about earlier, the whole purpose of this game seems to be to drive the creative power
Very good.
even further. Like with this game, people can make their own games, not just make Mario levels, wholly create wholly complete new games with their own music, their own sounds if they wanted to. They can import audio files, they can import models
Logan!
from other games. Yes.
To be fair, that's what Little Big Planet did in the first place.
Imagination.
Right, but you were limited to just having
Oh, I
to
know.
have one engine.
This is basically Little Big
We
Planet
can-
Unlimited.
Oh.
Oh dear.
What the?
Whoa, what happened there?
there, didn't you?
I think
What
we
the-
partied a little too much.
A sky full of stars.
You found
We broke
a
it.
wall of
Oh.
Not the wall of doubt.
Oh
Yes.
no!
Hold on.
I don't think I'm
I
good
hate the
enough
wall
to
of
make
doubt.
Oh, okay, never
Oh.
mind.
Try using the pointed tip of your imp to grab hold of it.
Okay.
That's-
Okay. Apologies. Now she sounds black.
That's it. Pull that
I don't know.
wall
Maybe. I don't know.
Doop,
Who is this narrator?
down.
doop.
Does it think it
I
is?
don't know, Matt.
rid
Stop
of it.
yelling.
You're making the
there's
wall.
a-
You're making
Answer me!
There's a
Answer
credit.
me!
There's a credit.
Make
There
the
has to
wall
be a
doubt even
credit
bigger.
sequence. There has to be a credit sequence, so it should tell us who is narrating this.
Oh, look, it's a shiny.
Oh, loot boxes. Yay.
Oh, the shiny threw itself away. Ooh.
Oh, it's a Jack in the Box.
All right, let's figure this out.
Buffalo around the mulberry bush, something chased someone.
I need to get to that idea. Get to the idea. I need to find my idea. Oh gosh, dang it.
Oh.
It's behind
Ah.
the door.
In here somewhere.
Get in.
Ooh, which is
What is
behind
this
another
frickin-
door.
What is this freaking 3,000 K? Hey,
No,
Mystery
it's
Science Theater, get me in.
not only that. It's the opening to get smart.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do, do, do.
So now we get to the real cool stuff that this game will show us. So the imp is cool enough, you know, can walk around and stuff. However,
The only
Really
source
dark.
of energy is you.
Eh, me?
What, me?
we can possess things.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Ah!
Look
Ah!
at me!
Light.
Look at me! I'm an epiphany!
I'm going to the big pointy rock.
We got some nice soundtrack.
Right.
We have light. A good start.
Yes.
A good start.
Only we had a way of
Yeah, I can't really move from this area. I'm kind of stuck here. Oh,
I see. Hello.
it's not a Sackboy, but it'll do.
Doop.
Now
Playable
we're
character.
Really getting
Hello, Mr.
somewhere.
Coney.
Oh, look at that.
Yay. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's check it out. So yeah, so we can now control things and move about if we so wish.
I wish I
Must
had
be
my
some way to
PS4
get
still.
up there.
Dude.
Again, even though this is more or less kind of like a demo of sorts, it does let you get to a lot of access. It does let you access a lot of features.
Oh, yeah.
But it is paid. It's a paid early access. I don't know if you'll get the
Yeah.
full game or if you have to pay it again. I'm hoping so.
Look at that.
It'd be
I'm
kinda
hoping you
sick
can
if
get
got
it.
done if you
Wait,
couldn't.
I'm
how
fine again.
much is it?
Love to help things grow.
35, I think.
Okay, I feel like what they'll try to do is have it that like if you
there you go.
if you pay for the early access, you'll get the full
That's
game
it.
at half price.
Amazing. What a
Maybe.
connection can do.
Sorry. What was that? What was up there, James?
Almost
My bad.
there.
No, that's really all I was gonna say. They're probably just gonna make you pay that. That's just the early access price. It lets you buy it then. You don't have to ever pay it ever again.
That's
It's
true.
your-
It could
it's
be.
your
It could be
incentive
like
to
how.
pay-
I would
it's your
hope that's
incentive to
how
get
it
early.
works.
Yeah.
Right. It's probably similar to how. Let's get going.
Steam?
It's probably like Steam, or probably similar to how like Bayonetta 2, like how that bundle worked. But with that said, officially, welcome everybody to the big creative
We're
engine
here at
for
last.
PlayStation 4.
Dreams. Your vast, vibrant, sublime universe of possibilities.
Registered
Yay!
trademark.
Let's
Register
start.
Matt will figure out who this person is later.
I am
I could-
trying still and I can't find it.
Just ask on a wiki.
It's like-
So the idea.
It's like
Go
he'll
ahead.
try even if it kills everyone, including him.
This.
So this is our hub. It's almost like our spaceship from Little Big Planet, where we can customize it around the world. Let's move around a bit. So the idea that I had with maybe we can bring up in another video is I wanted to kind of make some sort of series out of this, because now that we got the tutorial out of the way, I really wanted to start diving into the stuff that people have made, because
They've got all sorts of
I think the
useful
engine that they use and the stuff that people can make is really, really, like, for me anyway, it's pretty breathtaking to see like what just common creators can, build and put together. I think it's a really nice thing. Hang on.
Yeah,
Ah,
seriously.
There it is.
freaking item
Okay.
bubbles.
excellent find.
Yeah, they have the little item bubbles again. They gotta have them.
Entrance
Well, they don't
to the
have to
universe.
have them, but they're there.
Oh,
Oh, by the
It's
way,
a,
you didn't.
it's a staple.
I don't think you mentioned the game earlier, but another game Media Molecule made was
On
Tearaway.
that little ball of energy.
oh, that's
that's
right. Yeah,
right.
Tara. I gotta
Oh,
keep
okay.
playing
We
that
still-
game. That's
we
another good one.
We still need to do a look at that.
That's still a great one. So let's go to dream surfing, so I can just show, because I'm not going to be much of a maker. I'll show you what the stuff people have made in this game
Okay.
is. So I'll show off a couple individual levels first, but the other cool thing they have is this idea. They have this game mode called Auto Surf, which kind of like takes a bunch of levels and kind of like pieces them together, kind of like a dream, sort of, where it's all like it kind of like phases from one to the other seamlessly. You get to try out all these different things at once.
Would you say in a way it's kind of like the 100 Mario challenge from the original Mario Maker?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay, just to let you know, I am looking through every single wiki and thing of this game, and I still cannot find her.
If I can find a credits section today, I don't show it off in this video, but if I can find a credits section today, I'll let you know. Anyway, so you're stream surfing. Let's look at some of the stuff are made by the official developers.
So, question: can you make like a first-person shooter or something?
Yes, you can. I will show you everything. They make everything.
Hello,
If it
Mario.
says
Mario.
Let's try that.
Wait a
Developed by
minute.
10_pound.
Da 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 da.
Yes, that was actually perfectly synced up on my end. They recreated Mario Dash
Look
1.
at that!
This feels,
Holy shit!
this feels wrong.
It's a little slippery. I think they could maybe, again, this is made by a person. I feel like they can maybe work on the physics a little bit. Maybe add some power-ups later. But again, like this is probably like made like in the first week. And again, they were allowed. And again, they were able to. They were able to import the song using because you can have because you can make because you can use your hard drive and you can like store files and stuff. The physics aren't quite there, but it'll get there. Again, it's version 0.71.
It's the wall jumping, but now in the very first game.
Oop.
Yeah.
You know what?
Again, it's a little rough, but again, I'll show you. Like, go ahead, Hype.
I was just about to say that reminds me of the joke that like Brain Scratch did their like very original playthrough of Mario All Stars, where it's like Ryan's trying to cover up the fact that he glitched to the end, and he said no, it was just a wall jump.
Okay, so that's it for that.
They didn't finish. They didn't put a a finisher.
They probably
there.
couldn't find one.
It's version 0.1. Now here, let me show you what else this game is capable of. This is made by Media Molecule themselves.
Can this game make a better I'm sorry.
A better No Man's Sky?
Yes. Can it make a better
Yes.
No Man's Sky than?
Probably could. Welcome to the exact. This is also made using the exact same engine. No modifications. You can make this if you wanted to. Well, we just saw that cute little Flash Mario thing. Yeah, we can also make this.
Basically, it goes like this. So, what can you make in this game? Yes.
Yes.
Pretty much. So yeah, welcome to
This
this
is
little
cool.
cute little shoot 'em up. So you can make games like this if you wanted to.
Hey, look,
Space
it's
dogfights.
Hey, look, it's the engine that Allie's going to be using for her indie game.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know if-
this will certainly be a good. Sorry for the notification there.
That would be
Um,
great. Wait,
It would
go-
be like it would be a good place for me to like start practicing. Like, this would be a good playground for me to just experiment with my ideas.
Ow.
Try that again.
Is that
You
where
know
we try
what?
to
Again.
You know what? I would get this game and somehow make a dating sim in it.
You
probably
can.
could.
Could probably do that.
You really can. You have no idea. No, you'll see. I'll show off a wide variety of things that this game can make, and this is all. This is recording as of June 23rd, and I had this idea to make like multiple dives to show all the new stuff people have made. Ow, 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 stop it, stop it. Okay, I think it's.
Can you make multiplayer games?
Yes, you can. That hammer one over there, the two hammers you can make.
Pretty
two-player
much
multiplayer.
that
Okay.
joke you made,
Let's get to
Matt, is
autosurf.
for real. So
Yeah, let's get to
Okay.
autosurf, and I'll show you a bunch of things. No, well, I'm encouraging. Yeah, so let's go to autosurf. Look in the lower left, and you'll see the credits of who made the level and what it is. So, let's see what autosurf has to show me this week.
left. I was
And
looking
now it's
right.
time for our first hit music video.
This is the stuff that this is like the stuff that I would. The off-road lands, hidden remixable Jeep inside. Chapter 1 by
I like the music.
Majonis Kungen. But yeah, so like. Yeah, so this is the kind of idea I wanted to do, is that every, like, if I made more videos of this, it would be me doing autosurf and showing off the new stuff I see in dreams. Okay, I'm driving the car. I was wondering what I was doing, okay. Let's go. So,
Oh, hey, it's GTA 5.
But with even slipperier, with an even slipperier,
So, GTA 4. Got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty
This
sure
is why
they'll.
this is why you should never imp and drive.
I'm pretty sure they'll address the slipperiness eventually.
Now that was the start of level 1, so we're gonna actually leave that dream for now. And it does it randomizes all the levels, and some creators make their games last more than one quote unquote level.
Oh look,
This is from the official Media Molecule team. Racing time!
Woohoo!
God, now that I look at this, this looks about as floaty and slippery as the Little Big Planet games.
Yeah, but you can definitely make it tighter, but oh god.
Wow!
Yeah, again,
But yeah,
just,
like the stuff
just
you can make.
it's like just play the Sonic Mania special.
wop wop.
Just play the Sonic Mania special stage theme for this.
No.
Oh no!
I guess you could do that too. Again, like you could totally import that song. I'm almost worried about some legality things, like if people get in trouble, they start like importing official properties and stuff.
I don't know if
Blue Sparkles.
if what is that name? If an old PS1 game, Vib Ribbon, could get away with the legality issues, I think it would be fine.
That's fair. Ow.
Good point.
That's fair. So James, what do you think of the prospects of this so far?
I mean, it certainly does look interesting. It's just that, though, I mean, it's still, it being like a game maker and all, it does sort of come with the, it looks like it comes with the quirks of the trade in that, well, you mostly, like, you can mostly make the stuff yourself, but it looks like it still, in some ways, does feel like you're still have to use pre-made assets.
You need to be creative.
Almost. Well, I was gonna say, you say that this game lets you 3D model stuff.
Yeah, it does. One of an artist I watch on DeviantArt, he uploaded a screenshot of a character he created with, not assets, but with the tools. It looked like one of his own characters. It wasn't just
okay, you know what? That's probably a bad way of wording it. I think it's more so the fact, like, it's cool that you can make games and such with it, but I get the feeling that with all these projects, you can sort of tell in some way that it's still being made off of this particular engine.
Well, of
Kind
course.
of.
I mean,
So let's see what Slayer Scrolls is.
I mean, I've seen like many a game that like runs off
Back to the Jeep.
runs off of an what the, again?
Again, so I guess the way that
it's part of that one
designer
other
did it-
level.
No, okay, so I think what happens, that whole Slayers thing, that I think the way that designer did it was that intro screen was its own quote-unquote level, and the actual gameplay is going to come later. So we'll get to that a bit later. Again, think of it like, remember how like you could have doors and pipes that lead to different areas in a Mario Maker stage? It's kind of like that, where they're like separate, the quote-unquote rooms
This
are
car would
separated
be
by loadings.
destroyed by this point.
Oh my gosh!
Help me.
Yeah, Storm is.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
It's like Storm is right. Should it be snowing? No, I don't think so.
Whoa! Ice whirlpool? Maybe?
Who?
Where the hell are we?
We are the Council of Wise Asses.
Devil damn! This is the most intense road trip I've ever seen.
This is like some Disneyland ride.
So, how do I get out of here?
Oh, the mouth opened.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Onwards.
Did anybody hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you. With that, the cut.
Working portal gun demo.
Yeah, here's
Try
your
that.
FPS map.
Mine paused.
Velocity.
Oh, I think I have to pull the trigger. Okay, the trigger buttons.
Okay,
a
guys,
demo.
you're going to have to tell me where you are.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Go to 19 minutes.
yeah, I was about to say.
And maybe lower the resolution down to like something that's not 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying
know.
to. Apparently, it just won't load for me. Continue.
Let me-
Just continue.
No, come on. Let me go to 19 minutes. You got playing time.
Whoop.
You got about 10 seconds now.
I'm trying. That's the
9.
problem. It's not letting me.
Okay.
Honestly, Matt, you're cutting in
5,
here and
4,
here and there, dude.
3,
So
2,
No, stop.
1.
Anyway, guys, I actually think
It's
I
okay.
should get going. The internet's acting up for
worries.
me.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Anyway, this is fun, though. I do have to check it out later. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Matt.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See ya.
see ya.
bye.
So now we're back to Slayer Scrolls, and now we're back to that non-Skyrim thingy.
The heck is this guy with this guy's face?
He's a dwarf.
What's wrong with your face?
Always do, but before we get started, you should know there's an assassin here for you.
Hey, Allie.
Yeah.
Who is he and what's wrong with his mouth?
This is Hunter, and we don't know.
I have a disorder.
So here we see someone experimenting how you can have like dialogue trees and stuff in this game as well, like having like Boolean logic, I guess, kind of stuff. He's the fat one, hard to miss the lad. Okay, so fat assassin. No weapons in my inn, and keep it quiet. A bar fight is not good for business. So, all right, we gotta find a way to we need to find a way to get rid of the assassin without making a whole lot of noise.
Fair
All right,
enough,
again,
I
like-
guess.
And again, the games they'll show off are kind of like simple, like simplistic in nature. They'll get more complicated.
Don't look directly into their faces. You will.
You will
I
gaze into
imagine
the
you
void.
will not
Yeah.
like what you see.
Wow. Okay, I guess.
My eyes.
That was the assassin, I guess. Let's look around. So before we can get our contract, we must get rid of the assassin.
Yeah, they're big.
Beat him
buddy.
in a drinking
you look
game.
Like you can use a drink.
Yeah,
Fill
look
the
at the
assassin's drink
fat
with
guy.
something deadly. Okay,
Take
take
a
the
drink.
drink. Go
Just
to
smack
the
him over the head with a.
Dip in the
convenient
Dippin'
sugar.
sludge.
poison.
Here,
Here,
have
fatty,
some nice
drink up.
grog.
I'll put it on the table for him.
It's like you
Drink
give
it.
him the grog, and it's like,
Not bad. Got any hot sauce?
Oh god damn.
Oh, I am dying.
Ah!
And my legs are
My legs spaced
and
through my
legs
ass.
are still standing.
Oh, he's just passed out.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that takes care of that. Now what?
Quick works there. That was no assassin, he was just a drunkard. The lad hadn't paid his tab in ages. A nap like that should teach him a lesson.
I didn't really.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. If you're gonna have me
What
do
scroll do
your
you have for me? The Lord of Frostburg, the dragon plagues the northern mountains.
Ooh.
The Lord's knights have burned alive by its fiery breath. Slay the dragon. Bring the dragon's tooth. Why just the tooth? Oh, okay, fine. All right,
Well, you can't bring the whole dragon there, would it? I doubt it'd really fit in the Devilland Tavern.
Bring it all in. Alright. And thus we leave the inn.
Or the
That's
inn.
in.
my
That's
bad.
in for that dream. Let's get back to the jeep.
It's still dark in here.
Also, are we using the jeep to find the dragon?
Maybe. I mean, that is,
Whoa,
I mean,
hi there?
Hello,
Oh,
suddenly
boy.
sword.
I mean, I do like the idea of auto surf because it does kind of play out kind of like a dream, and that it's all kind of a loosely connected.
No, go
like,
back. We could use that
and
sword to
then
beat
this-
the dragon.
I have a jeep. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I like the idea of it being kind of like a loose, like, stream of consciousness almost. at some
Yeah,
of these
kind
levels.
of.
If I can interrupt real quick, it's like, no, I have a jeep. You just hold up the jeep and use it as a sword.
I was kind of wanting to ram the jeep into the dragon.
Oh boy.
Ow.
Flip it. Okay.
Is there a way to
Bumpy
tweak
road
the
here.
physics on objects like cars?
I feel like you could, like, you can add more weight or adjust the center of gravity.
And thus we just finished our journey
Whoa.
playthrough.
Ultra realistic
FPS
FPS prototype.
By Virtually Vain.
Wow.
Well, oh god.
Hold to inspect weapon. Yep, that's a
Nice.
gun, alright.
Kind of strength.
That's
Looks
that's
very,
a gun in
looks
your
very,
hand.
looks very square.
Eliminate
Eliminate the target at 24 lane. Okay. And then... Oh, nuts. It's not done yet.
Oh,
Ah,
Gosh,
you
dang it, demo.
motherfucker!
gosh, dang it.
But yeah, like stuff like this, I'm impressed that stuff can work. I feel like, but again, like right there, I'm impressed like graphics like that are capable of the
Well
same thing
done.
that we were seeing a dingy, fat assassin.
I'm sorry. Going back to that last demo real quick. I feel like that's something that AAA developers would pull in this day and age.
Oh boy.
Yes,
Or like,
they
Oh,
would.
shit.
that would be their
Oh.
that would be their early access package, and then you play it. It's like you get the rest at launch. God damn it!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I wonder if we're okay. This is fine. This is
This is
fine.
totally fine. I'm not gonna drown at all.
Oh, what's
Don't-
that?
oh boy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What the?
Whoa.
This
What's the
is
car?
a natural.
What the car? What's wrong?
What the fuck
What
are
the-
we?
Oh,
What?
I think we did, guys.
The Jeep graveyard.
Oh my
Is
god.
this- Oh god, is this all
So-
of my lives?
What the heck? No, hold on. Bring back the cool music.
Where's
What the
the
heck? You can't
music?
just send on a
Wait!
dour note.
Fade to black! No! Don't do this
For a
to
minute, I thought
me!
you were-
Not the black.
Wait!
What
I'm very confused.
Okay, let's get to another dream.
The end.
Ooh.
Book of the Dragon.
There
Oh,
you go.
Tomek Morozinski.
So,
Also, it looks like we
it's
get
a
to
little
solve the puzzle.
Okay, so make the circles match the colors. Okay, I see. So make those circles match on the outside. Move in
Alright.
ring.
It looks
I
like
like,
Orion.
and I like how they have the control.
Could be
I like how they have the control. I I like how they have the controls on the right, and then they have the. I guess that QR code leads to like the creator's like article or.
Oh yeah, it's Draco. It's the constellation Draco.
Huh.
Book of the Dragon. Well, that's cool. And that's the end of this stream. But yeah, just again, like stuff like that. I like. I like puzzles like that.
Once upon a time, there was a dragon, and he hated everyone.
Oh, fighting simulator.
Oh,
Oh, you.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
looking at? Oh, you.
Boy,
what
what
are
are you
you
looking at?
Hey, what's all this then?
What's all this then?
You want to take this outside? Yeah, it's a beautiful evening out. This was a good idea.
wow, this is literally that one. This is literally that one boxing minigame from Escape taken to its logical
Oh!
conclusion.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and I
He's
won.
he's dead.
Oh,
And
new
now more
by
Sonic.
Glitchmaster 7. It's
Rick?
Ramp 3D.
Go!
Let's get the skateboard.
Oh,
The skateboard. Hurry.
giant skateboard.
Hey,
I
I'm Conehead. You want to go skateboards?
Wait, come on.
I love Little Big Planet.
Whoa!
Oh, this doesn't look like it's gonna be a disaster.
Now, I was
my
actually gonna say,
goodness.
don't worry. I was gonna say, actually, don't worry. From this point forward, the programmer was very smart. I am basically magnetically locked to this skateboard. It will not fall off.
Okay.
But I don't know.
This
I
is
think he was
basically
just-
one big ride.
Yeah, it looks like he was playing with the physics and it made like a kind of a roller coaster thing. But yeah, I mean, so far, what do you think of all this so far, Gui?
It looks really like fun. It, like it's hard to put into words actually. I don't know if it's me
So
or what, but
So
yeah, I mean
go ahead.
it looks like it's got literally endless possibilities.
So I first started looking into this more when I think Vinny from Vine Sauce was streaming some of it, and some of the stuff I saw on his stream. Again, I didn't come across them in my auto surf on this one, but maybe in a future one. I've seen things like someone recreating Donkey Kong's treehouse from 64 with an actual Donkey Kong model you can move around. Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm still
Okay.
magnetic. I'm still attached to the skateboard, but
Oh,
like,
shit.
God.
Oh god.
Whoa, okay.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm still attached to the
Wow,
skateboard.
that Tony Hawk remake is looking amazing.
It's Skate 4. What else? I saw a recreation of Ocarina of Time's the Kokiri Forest. I saw someone who actually went to the trouble of actually like making a full 3D model like recreation of skateboard. I saw him make a full 3D recreation of Dexter's lab, like his bedroom and the lab itself.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, there you go.
Oh.
The Encounter. Following levels a demo of an upcoming project planned for production after the release of Dreams. It's currently being worked on, so you might experience minor bugs or glitches. Okay, enjoy. By Big Surf
Alright.
77.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy this and go to town on it.
Again, I'm not much of a person who makes games, but seeing all the stuff and
presents.
okay, I'm actually kind of bummed that Matt isn't here because when he was mentioning Olivia Pierce in Doom, just because I've been playing the game a lot recently, and I think I think this person actually imported some models from Doom itself, like the
Really?
2016.
This does look very Doom-esque.
How
Yeah.
would they be able to do that?
I don't know. Either they recreate it to a T, or maybe they just import the files like that. There.
Oh,
Hey there.
hi.
Hello.
Hi.
You need something?
I think it's time to finally so it's like right there that wow, we're in space. So yeah, so this guy here, this is actually the model, I believe this is the model of the little drones that give us like weapon upgrades in Doom 2016, but they gave it little cute Muppet arms.
Yeah, I was about to say,
yeah.
and I imagine they don't really sound like the cheat after a helium tank.
No. But it does sound like the cheat on the helium tank. Wait, how do we get in here? Oh. Go for it. Open the door, please.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, robot.
Click, click.
Beep, beep,
and
boop.
hop and peck.
Beep,
You
bop,
did
boop.
good. I will decide not to kick you right now.
For the done. Olympic banana. What a weird
You know what?
password.
If I had
Oh,
a
hi.
boy,
You're right there.
I was about to say, it probably is for all I know, but if it is on G2G, I have been really contemplating the concept of us doing Strombad's Cool Game Up for Attractive People for the channel. Like, not just, just the whole series, kind of like what we did with Sam and Max and plan to do with Tails.
That would be really. It is a fun thing. Like, James, do you have experience with Homestar Runner?
Next to zilch.
Then
Okay,
this will
we
be
can
a
get to
fun
that.
introduction for you.
I mean, I remember watching the old. I remember back in the law. I remember I think going on that site as early as like 2009.
Yeah, me too.
I think for me it was either 09 or 07, but yeah.
Man. And then Strong Bad's emails were so great.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good time for Flash animation.
I do like some of the other cartoons that they have, like the Halloween specials and whatnot, but yeah, it's safe to say that Strong Bad was the reason people went to the site.
Ironically enough, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
He did
Poor
not
Homestar.
realize there were going to be this many buttons.
He's still fun in his own rights, but he's just, Strong Bad. Strong Bad is basically like Daffy if he actually succeeds in upstaging bugs.
Yeah. Alright, so he's going to try and get that hangar door open, even though he's not used to there being this many, in case there weren't that many,
Where's the button?
buttons.
Where's
right
the
one?
button?
There's
Button,
a
button.
okay.
Who's got the button?
Oh,
Whoa.
that was the light switch.
Oh.
Damn it!
Button. Well, you try typing these buttons if you think you're so
What's that
smarter
sound?
than me.
Oh,
Little buddy? Oh, what the?
Little buddy, help me.
Oh.
Oh!
What?
Something broke through the hangar door.
Oh.
Oh, the hangar door's opened.
Okay.
Let's move. But yeah, so like again, the fact that the first-person shooter games like this can kind of work, the fact that they're able to import looks like Doom assets and use those, or at the very least like recreate them very well. I don't know. Like again, like I can't believe this is the same thing that we were playing a little, fun little Flash Mario game earlier.
you know what? How much are you willing to bet that the internet will flip every lid in existence if they ever make a PC port of Dreams?
Oh, I think it'd be incredible.
Oh,
I think that just opened the floodgates.
Oh, it
I
would.
would love that. I want that.
People
because,
would mod the shit out of it.
but I'm saying like I would love the
Well,
idea.
it's
I
a
would
game
love
that's basically
great
around.
comments here.
Like, saying people would mod it is kind of an oxymoron, considering the game itself is basically just a giant mod.
But like that's the thing. I would love if there was something where like the more someone played with this, like I would love if like a game started off on here, and then by the way, this is the last game I'll be showing off for this particular dive.
What the?
This last one made by Disarmed X. This is load the textures. There we go.
Even when
This
everything is
Curiosity.
over, curiosity continues.
Oh.
So this is Curiosity. You have to
Welcome
get
to
that
post-apocalypse.
destination.
Yeah.
Like, is this based on like the Curiosity rover?
Kind of. It probably it could be. It looks like we're on an alien planet of some sort. What's the log? Message
Oh, boy.
disarmed. Stay creative and explore the unknown. Thank you, me molecule, for this game.
Aww.
So yeah, with that said, like this is like the last game I'll show off. So this is just me getting to that destination, just looking around at this really nice kind of like landscape that the guy made, and like has the guy exploring.
It'd be nice if he was a little faster.
I guess the whole idea is just the journey anyway. So I love what this means. I would love the idea of seeing a game. Let's go on. I would love the idea. I would love the idea of like maybe a game gets made for this and it gets so popular on here that they decide to make it like into a full-fledged game elsewhere. Like
Yeah.
I like the amount of potential this gives people who can't afford like Game Maker or something like that.
Oh.
Or okay. What do you think of this, James?
I mean, I'm pretty much in the same boat. I do appreciate that this thing exists, and pretty much just goes to. It's basically, well, the cheap gamers' way of making their own ideas come to life, and hopefully it will lead to like these things going beyond Dream and just be its own thing. But
Yeah, it's like.
again, I still can't.
Oh, boy.
I still definitely get the idea that like this is just another one of those things where you can tell like whatever's made on here was made on here, and it's like it's really hard to put into words just what I feel about that. But I mean, for what it's worth, for what it's trying to do, it looks like it gets the job done all right.
Yeah.
It's like.
What do you think?
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was just about to make a joke about how, like, considering, like, the creativity and the idea of, like, people making genuine games, but, bouncing off this to make genuine games, it's like, are you sick of AAA developers? Make your own Devilman game, then.
Well, actually, yeah, that is the climate nowadays. More
guess
people
so.
are turning to indie games because
All these
more of them are
publishers
being
and
made with love and care.
And
So
are
what
stuff
it's-
that people actually want,
Yeah.
So what do you think?
And
so
they're
what do you
definitely
think of
not being
this?
oversaturated.
not just
So what do you
something that only frat boys and two bros can enjoy. No
So what do
disrespect
you
to those that are bros or frat boys.
Right. So what do you think of this project type?
The journey is never completed. Damn it. I will say just in terms of like a game engine, it definitely shows a lot of promise, like what we were talking about. Like, I'm definitely interested to see what all they can make with this. I do hope that like the base control, like just from like the tutorial and some of the other things, I do hope that they do keep an eye on tweaking the base control, because I get the feeling that like for some games that I've noticed, it seems like they could that it could be a little bit tighter.
Yeah, and I can see that being like a couple basic, like adjusting just like base like physics properties, not trying to like make a huge.
My thing is that like I hope it's not
something.
too complex for people to do.
Right.
Yeah, because I should probably add on to that. Like, consider the fact that, well, Media Molecule, even though their whole basis is trying to push creativity above all else, like that's a great mentality to have. I just wish their games didn't all play so floaty.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably I think I already asked a lot about this already. But what did you think of the whole thing, Gui?
I mean, pretty much what I said before. It looks like it has endless potential, and I hope to see it expand beyond what we've seen.
Mm-hmm. So
and I know I'm going to be playing around with it whenever I buy it.
Yeah, sure thing. So again, it's available for early access. I want to say it's like $35, I think, at most, and it comes with full access, I believe, to creating things. It's basically like it is basically an early access like test into, I guess, what you could consider maybe a beta build of it. Maybe there'll be there could be more features added on before the full official release.
Mm-hmm.
And so again, I had this idea, this proposition that I would do what I call dives into the dream. So this was dive 1. And I would, not every week, I want to give them enough time for like more stuff to pop up, but the idea I had was that every so often I would record a new look at into autosurf mode and see what comes up. I would say no video is probably going to be as long as this video was, just because I had to include the whole introduction and tutorial and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Moving forward, I would just stick to autosurf and see what comes up. And I don't know, like does that sound like something that would interest you guys? Or we just like kind of like every so often took a look at what people had made with it?
Why not?
Sure.
I guess it wouldn't hurt.
All right, I'll try to find like good like exciting or like good like a good variety of things. But yeah, so with that said, and again, I'm sure Matt very much enjoyed what this showed off, and hopefully to see more good stuff. I like to see games like this evolve and move further and update and keep continuous support. And no microtransactions.
Oh yeah, no, please, no, absolutely not.
Not in something like this. So, yeah. With that said, thank you all so much for taking a little peek at Dreams. I hope if anyone's curious that they will give it a look-see themselves or join us for whenever we do the next dive. I'll probably give it like about a couple of weeks, maybe 2 at most, before I record another one of these. But thank you so much. I was Lucky Jack 20.
I'm Earthquake.
And this just in, platforms are now available for $9.95.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
We will find that catch eventually.